Project Simple Screen is a software application that's being developed by Hipstreet, and it's targeting the senior population. So the whole point of it is that it's recognizing that there's a gap between the vast majority of seniors adopting technology, things like PCs and tablets.
And so really, I was always sort of thinking in the back of my mind, how can we help that person? How can we? And I thought, well, why don't we come up with an interface? Why don't we make it easy? Why should technology be, that hard?
My name is Darren McPhee. I'm head of marketing and communications at Hipstreet. So Hipstreet actually has a strong customer base in the senior population and a very strong customer support team. So over the years, we've gotten a lot of feedback from our senior-based customers.
Well, my role is essentially head of technology here. To answer your question, how is it going to help the user, or how are they going to use it? Hopefully they won't think too much about how to use it and just use it.
The whole point of the application was to give them the essentials that really enhance their lives and let them stay connected with the world and their friends and families, but also do it in a way that makes it very easy for them, from their point of view, to navigate around in kind of a very simplified operating system environment.
Imagine, just to give you an analogy, imagine if you live somewhere where there were no roads, no traffic, and suddenly you put it in the middle of the city, and you've got these cars and roads. You don't know what to do. You don't know exactly. And so I think it's a similar situation when someone who's never used technology to be given a device, with an interface, with all these icons, with all these things flashing, and haven't got an idea of how to use this thing.
There's a personal aspect to it. I'm originally from the east coast of Canada, and that's where all my family is, my wife as well. So, sometimes it's hard to stay in touch with your family and your friends that are there. My parents are in their 70s now. I wouldn't say that they're tech averse, but sometimes they have their challenges using things like video chat.
Working with a team, I think I've never seen this excitement in terms of when you work with a team and work on a product. I think that everyone's got that passion.
The way we're developing it is, we're going through a lot of revisions of user interface, testing of that user interface as well to get real-time feedback from a base of testers that match the target audience of who we're going after.
Everyone's so buzzed about this product, and I think it goes back to this fundamental thing which I mentioned earlier, where I think you can see how it's going to enable people. It's the joy of helping someone. It's if there's an old person trying to cross the road, if you take their hand and you help them across, it's that joy that you get from doing that sort of action.
The goal this year is to have a releasable version that we can put out there into the market, and before then do a beta launch as well. So a big reason why we wanted to do the Indiegogo campaign was, obviously to get support for the team of developers working on this, but also to build up a community of engaged, interested users.
So I think with Indiegogo, getting people sort of, on board, and then also hoping to, get them involved in sort of the product development. And so I think it's a valuable part of it. I think that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to in engaging with, people who've shown interest, and maybe, doing early releases for them and then getting their feedback.